Hey everyone, Anil here and welcome back to another video of PowerApps. And in this video, we will see how we can make a application responsive and that can be opened in mobile, in the browser or in the tablet. Okay, so here I'm going to cast my mobile on the screen. So if you will see here, this is my performance summary report and here inventory status summary, and here you can see top requested product. Okay, and these all are the details. If you will see here, if I'll click here, you can see all the data is going to be changed, and this gallery also you can see the horizontal scroll. Okay, now if I will go here and I'll click on product, then it will open the product screen. And the most important thing is if you will click over here, what it's doing, the left navigation is overlapping to the main content. Okay. And same for the my product. The left navigation is going to overlap my main content. All right. Now if I'll go on the product, and in the product, if I'll go here, I can go for vertical scroll, I can go for horizontal scroll as well. Now if we'll click on filter, the filter is going to be open and it's also overlapping to the main content. Also if I'll click on the product also going to overlap. So it's up to you what you want, because the screen size is very small in the mobile application. So in the mobile application, I'm going to overlapping my left navigation. But if the same application you will open here, you can see it's not going to be overlap. It's increasing and decreasing the main content, the left navigation. All right, you can see here. So how we can design this? So today's video, we are going to, I will give you a overview, a idea, how we can split the screens, and then also like this gallery, how we can make responsive, and this left navigation also, how we can make responsive. All right. So let me open new project. Okay, I will go here. I will click on new app. I will go from the blank, click app. So here I will create a tablet. So responsive demo by Anil. Click on create. So there are few things that we have to understand about the responsiveness. If we'll see here, the screen one is added. And if I'll add a new screen, we are getting multiple options. Split screen, this screen will be visualized in this format. Header and footer, sidebar. So if you will see here, the left, top, and you can see here the main content. But see here, if I add this screen, this will automatically divide everything. But how it's dividing, that we have to understand. Okay, so let me go on screen one. On screen one, I will add a container. So see, here are two types of container. The first is horizontal container and the second is vertical container. So I will let you know what is horizontal container and vertical container. Then I will go for screen divide. All right. So first let's discuss the horizontal container. This container you can move anywhere in the application, because we have not fixed the height and width of this container, for the parent, because it's a fixed height. Width is 500, height is 700. But if I'll make it parent dot height and parent dot width, then it will take 100% space of the screen one. Okay, but right now if it is a 500, okay, and the height also I'll make it 500, then if I'll add anything in this, it will suppose if I'll add a label. Okay, let me add a label here. I added this label. This label having a fixed width. Okay, suppose we are adding for fixed width for now. It will adding in the horizontal. The third label will come here. I'll show you. Okay, if you will see here, these labels are coming automatically on the right. If I'll make it reorder, I can move to start. This label come here. So let me rename it label 1 and label 2 and then label 3. Okay, So you can see level 1, level 2, level 3, and the complete width of the container is 500, and this width is not, if I'll add this width is not going to be make sum of the container width. So 150 plus 150 plus 150 is equals to 450. If I will make it, 500 divided by 3, it will take the complete space. Or the third way, what you can do, you can go for flexible height. Once I will make the flexible height, the container is occupied, the label is occupied the complete width of this container. So right now we are talking about the width only. What about the height? So if I'll go here, okay, you can see here this having height 40% and minimum width is 150. Minimum width also plays some roles. So if I will go for 200, the minimum width, you can see the width is going to be increased. Why? Because now 500 is going to be divided into three parts, the level 1, level 2 and level 3. But level 1 having minimum width is 200. So it means either you will go for 1 or 1.2, until unless if you are going for suppose zero point 0.5 as well, it will not reduce the width because its minimum width is 200. If I'll go for 2, yes, or if I'll go for 3, you can see here if I'll go for 3 and then just a minute, 3, yes. So minimum width is 200. If I'll go for 4, it's not increasing. The reason is because the minimum width of this is 150. If I'll make it minimum width 0, if I'll make it minimum width 0, automatically this width will be increased. Now if I will make flexible width off, okay, and I'll make it the width 100. Now if I will go for a space between, then what it will do, we decided the width of this control of this label is 100. Then what it will do, it will create a space between all the labels. See here, now you can see the width. So let me put some border. Okay, I'll make a solid border for 2 pixel. Okay, you can see the space between. Now the one more thing, if I will go for in the end, it will go in the end. If I'll go in a center, it will go in the center. If I'll go for start, it will come in the start. Now we will talk about the align vertical. Align vertical, if I'll go in a center, it will come into the center. See here. If I'll go for end, it will go in end, or if I'll go for stretch, it will completely stretch the height. So this is the horizontal container. Now if I'll go and I will make a not auto height, the flexible width. Now whatever I will do, okay, see here, no impact, no impact, because now I stress, but yes, the vertical will work because the vertical having some space, but horizontal don't have any space, so they will be as it is, whatever position they are holding. Again, if I'll go for same thing for vertical container, okay, the same vertical container also having the same things. Vertical container, in the vertical container, if I'll add the labels, okay, I'll add two more labels. Now the vertical containers label are going in a vertical direction and horizontal labels are going into the horizontal direction. So that's the only difference. Apart from this, everything is same. Okay, so if I'll make the flexible height, okay, you can see here all the spaces are occupied by these labels. Now if I will go for container 2, if I'll make it vertical adjustment justify, you can see space between is not working. Why? Because it's taking the complete space. If I will make the width, sorry, the height is minimum height is 40, you can see the height is 40, you can see the space between. Same thing, if I'll go here and if I'll click here, it will stretch the horizontal space width. Okay, so we have to very clear about the horizontal and vertical containers. So for responsiveness, what we have to do, here you can see the navigation, and this is my header basically, and this is the gallery, and this is also the gallery. So how we can make responsiveness for the this gallery and for this card. So what I will do, here you can see I added a new project. If you see here is screen to 8 already divided, but I will let you know how we can divide the screen. Okay, so I will go here and I will add a horizontal container. Okay, and this is basically parent dot width and parent dot height, parent dot width, parent dot height. Okay, now in this container you can see we having one more container, and like there are two containers basically. If you will see here, the first container, second container, and third container. Okay, so this is my horizontal container. I will go here and I will add one more container, and this also will be a horizontal container. Then I will add, now this will be a vertical container. Okay, then inside the vertical container, what I will do, I will add two horizontal container, horizontal, horizontal container, and inside that I will add one more horizontal container. Okay, so this will be my top header. So for that, what I will do, I will go here and I'll make it a flexible height. So I told you, like, flexible height or flexible width, just we discussed in the previously, and height I'll make it 80 pixel, and it will be automatically this space will be occupied 100% automatically, because this is 1:1. Now inside this gallery, inside this container, I will add a gallery. That will be vertical gallery, because our data is moving vertically. And now I already added two data source, purchase entry and brand details. So this is the SharePoint list that the SharePoint list we will discuss later in my later sessions. Okay, now again I will go and I will add this purchase entry here. All right, so from here I will go and I want to add only title and subtitle, or I will make only the title. No, make image and title. Okay, now inside the gallery I will add a vertical horizontal container. Why I'm adding the horizontal container? Because I have to set my all controls horizontally, all these data columns values horizontally. So what I will do, I will delete it, these three I will delete, and for these two I have to add in my container, and this horizontal container will be x equals to 0, and width will be parent dot width, and height will be parent dot template height, parent dot template height. Okay, and gallery, this is my gallery, I'll make it flexible width, so it's taking the complete width. This is the parent, I'll delete it. So right now we are not going to focus anything on the design. The design part we will discuss in my later session. But for now, what we are trying to do, we are just creating the structure basically. So I'll make it a stretch, I'll make it a flexible width, and in the flexible width you can see it's automatically taking the complete width of the container. Okay, so here I will go and I will make a title, this item dot product type. So these all are the list column we will discuss in my later session. So that's not our target. Our target is only to create the structure. Okay, so I'll make a copy and here I'll make a some paste. Okay, so in the last 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I can make it 7 or 8. 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So total are 8 columns. Okay, in that last I can add the bill number. Okay, so now our gallery is ready basically for the responsiveness. So if I will go here and I can check my data is coming, but whenever I will open this gallery in the mobile, you can see here. So you know what I did basically, there is one more setting I'll show you. I went here in the setting, the initially this display, this will be by default on. Okay, so once it will on, it will not come in mobile experience. You have to make it off. Okay, scale to fit. So once you will make it off, okay, then it will come automatically in mobile experience. But the thing is, if you will see, the my all labels are not showing because here is no horizontal bar, scroll bar. So for that, what I can do, I have to provide the scroll. So here is the top container, and this container I can make it a scroll. Okay, but still it will not come with the scroll because we have to do some minimum weight. So if you'll see here, we having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 columns, and what I can do, I can make it all columns with minimum width is 100. Okay, what does that mean? That means if this application will be opened into a small screen, my control width will not be synced because right now it's a flexible width, so it will not go less than 100. Okay, it will be automatically just 100 or above the 100, depends on the screen. If you are going to open on the wide screen, it will take the flexible width whatever is the screen. Suppose the screen size is 2000, then it will be 2000 divided by 8 means 250 pixels. But whenever the screen is going less than 800, okay, then the size will be 100, or screen is going to this application is going to open into the 500 or 600, but still my control width will be 100 because minimum width I set 100. Okay, now if you will see here, you can see here my controls are showing visually, showing properly. But for that, for the scroll, what I need to do, my controls are 8, so the minimum width that I can provide here is 800. After 800 I want scroll. Okay, so you can see here the scroll in the bottom. Okay, so my bill number is coming exactly that I want. Okay, vertical scroll also available. So this is the responsiveness of the gallery. I think you are very clear what I did. If you are going to provide the scroll, so suppose what I do, sometimes people do like 500. If you make it a 500, your columns will be high. You can see here, you cannot see your columns. What you need to do, you need to provide the minimum width, the sum of minimum width of these controls that we are using inside the gallery. So minimum width should be 800 because I took 100 pixel minimum width of each control. You can see here. Then it will be 800. All right. Now, this is the first gallery that we had worked. Now, what we can do, we can go here and we can add one more gallery over here. So basically, now what we are trying to do in that gallery, you can see here, this is my gallery, and this gallery I want into the, vertically. So I will go here. This is my container. This is my gallery. So this container, I think I'll make it a one more container actually. So I will go here, I will add container. So this will be basically vertical container. Yes, vertical container. I will go here, I'll make it cut and I'll make it a paste here. Okay, and this container I will add one more container. And this container I can make it horizontal container because the things are moving horizontally, that's not an issue. And this I can move to up. Okay, now this is, I'll make it little bit wide. So the height will be, I can make it 2. Okay, or I can make it 2.5, whatever you want, it's up to you. Okay, now here I will add one more gallery control. So see, here if you see here, my data is moving horizontally. Okay, but if you see here, see in the mobile application, you can see my data is look like this. Okay, so that I want actually, how we can do this. So this gallery we just created, and this gallery also I want horizontally if I'm going to open in this mobile application. Okay, so for that what I can do, if you see, these control are moving horizontally, but we should not take the horizontal gallery. I will let you know why. Okay, just add the vertical gallery over here, and this gallery we can connect with brand details. Okay, list I will discuss you in my later video, so don't worry about that. All right, minimum width I'll make it a 0, minimum height I'll make it a 0. All right, so right now our motive is not to make a very good design. Our motive is only to make this screen responsive. Okay, so rep font, what I can do, gallery 7 dot all item fonts. Okay, so you can see here my items are coming in a canvas. You can see my items are coming that I want. Okay, horizontally, but I want my items to be coming vertical when I will open this screen into the mobile. Okay, so for that what I can do, here I will go, and where is the wrap count? Yes, here is the wrap count. So for that what I can do, so for the mobile I'll show you one more thing. Go here, and in the size bracket you can see 600, 900, or 1200. So accordingly what I can do, I can go and wrap count. I will type a formula: if screen 1 dot size equals to 1, then 1 else gallery dot all items count. So now if suppose I will open here, I will go and open here, you can see these are coming horizontally. Okay, so this is what that we want. Design we can make it in the next session. We want this this should be fit in one card. Okay, so two things completed, like this is coming vertical scroll and horizontal scroll, this coming the horizontal scroll. Now we have to work on the left navigation. Okay, so for the left navigation we created the component. Basically here this is the component, basically this is the component, this also a component, but right now we will not going to create a component. We will create uh, directly a gallery over here, but in my later session I will let you know how we can work with the component. Okay, now this I'll make it a 0, I'll make it a 0. Width, basically for this gallery I will make it a width. So I will copy a formula. I will let you know what is the mean of this formula. So this will be screen 1. Okay, and then this will be screen 1, and then this were left, nav left. So what does that mean, that left nav? I'll let you know. So let me go, let me connect, let me just remove everything from here. Okay, so here I will remove this. All right, now I will add one more button here. I'll add icon here, basically button. I can add here button. Okay, on this button uh, I can set well left equals to false. What does that mean? I'll let you know. Okay, okay, so here is collapsed. Is collapsed also. We will work on this as well. So in my this container, this top container, I will go and I will add a icon here and add. Okay, and this will be hamburger menu, hamburger. Okay, in the hamburger menu, I will set is collapsed is not equals to is collapsed. Spelling, I'm not sure it's correct. You can check it out in the on select. You can just type this formula. So what this formula will do, once we will click, this value will be true and false. Okay, and one more thing that we can do, we can set that where left equals to true. Okay, now I have to just move this. Okay, all right, so here's my gallery, here's container. Now this will be the width. So what I will do, I will go, okay, and this is the width, this is the complete width. So the complete width, what will be the complete width basically? So this will not be parent width. So in that, what we can do, if screen1 dot size, screen1 dot size equals to is not equals to 1, then if suppose size is not equals to 1, it means it's not going to open into mobile application, in the mobile. Parent dot width minus gallery 8 dot width, else parent dot width. Okay, all right, so this is container, this is gallery. Okay, and now we will talk about the axe of this. So this will be, the axe will be parent dot width minus self dot width. Okay, so it's moved. So what we have did here, the most important thing is, the x will be, suppose parent dot width means like total width minus self dot width. So self dot width will be reduced automatically on the basis of once we will click on this screen. Okay, so if you will see here, the width of this control is, I'll let you know what we have did here. If screen dot size is not equals to 1, then it will be collapse, and if is collapsed means, if it is collapsed then 80, if not collapsed it's 200. Again, if screen size equals to 1, in that case what we will do, if where left nav equals to false, then 0, else 200. What does that mean? So that mean is, if I will go here, okay, it's not coming correctly, let me do something here. I will go here in a title, I'll make us some width of this title. Width, I can make it 80. Okay, 80 looks good. Then I will go here. This is the button, and width will be parent dot width. Okay, so right now design, don't focus on the design. We are completely working, so okay, so I'll make it false. I'll make it false. Okay, so that's what we want. So what it's doing, whenever I'm going to click on this button, okay, this nav is going to be false. Now the nav is false at the time what we set here. If nav is false, then the width should be 0. If nav is true, then width should be 200. Okay, and why it's overlapping? Okay, overlapping, I'll let you know how it's overlapping. So if you'll see here, the width of this container, using this width of this container, it's overlapping. Screen 1 dot size equals to is not equals to 1, then it will take parent dot width minus gallery 8 dot width, means it's taking the width minus the width that is taking by navigation. But if it's a mobile, then it's taking the complete width. Okay, and then x, if you will see, parent dot width minus self dot width. So parent dot width minus self dot width, like whatever the bit of taking by me and the parent width, so it will be equal in that case. Okay, so this is how it's going to hide and show. Now if you want to design it, so that's your call. You can design it. How I will design it, I will go here, I will make it height equals to parent dot template height. Okay, and then I will make it a 0. Okay, then I will go and in the color I'll make it transparent. It will not visualize now, and it's image. So instead of the image, what I can do, I will add a icon here. Okay, this icon, and I will remove this image. Okay, and this icon, I can go, I can make it a home. So this is going to be bind from the backend. All right, now if we will click here, see. Oh, so that's button is basically, why it's coming, because on hover, I'll show you what's happening here actually. So this button is on hover, you can see here hover fill. So hover fill should be transparent, color dot transparent. Okay, so this design, we will discuss in my later videos, but yes, for now if you see, we have designed it. Okay, so in a whatever you want, you can do here. Now if you want, this navigation should be open, you know if you see here, this icon and this title, the title is going to be on the top. So for that, what you can do, you can go and you can make it a like parent dot template height minus self divided by 2. So what we can do, go in the gallery, make this color fill as a black theme. If you want, we can make it white. The label, we can make it white. Okay, and then this icon, we can go and we can make it 16 pixel. Okay, now if I click here, it will open, it will close, and again if I'll click here, click here, click here. So that's it. I think we have covered everything. So here if you will see, this is the nav that is coming, and this is the vertical scroll, and this is the horizontal and vertical scroll. So I hope you love this video, and if you love this video, then please subscribe my channel. And yes, we are going to create the complete design whatever we have created here, one by one and step by step. Thank you and bye bye.